in the name of security so people can't look in a database and find out where they live. Well, how about my security? How about I'm not in all these databases? L.A. just got caught using the license plate readers to track everybody in the state. It first broke in L.A., but it's the whole state. And the state police said, well, everyone is a suspect. That was the headline yesterday in California. No judge, no jury, no probable cause, no reasonable suspicion, no nothing. You're not running out of bank with a mask on your head and a bag of money in your hand and a gun in the other hand. That's probable cause to draw a bead on the person and say, stop or I'll shoot. And I don't care if you're a citizen or a cop. They don't stop, shoot them. Cops just have the power of citizen's arrest just like we do. They're just sworn and bonded and professionally work for us. But there's no probable cause to just say all of you are suspects. But that's what L.A. and then the state police came out and said yesterday. They said every one of you is a suspect. Well, how about you're a suspect? Government historically is a suspect of dominating and abuse and killing more people than any other system. Democide. Doesn't mean we're saying you're guilty, but it means historically you are the plague, you are the danger, and that's what our founders stated, and it's true. Now, speaking of the next article, this is out of AP again. If you're a radio listener, I'm not joking, because I've mentioned this before as an example of tyranny, and people don't believe me because it's so over the top. Let me read this to you right now. Hawaii law lets police have sex with prostitutes. Honolulu police officers have urged lawmakers to keep an exemption in state law that allows undercover officers to have sex with prostitutes during investigations, touching off a heated debate. Authorities say they need the legal protection to catch lawbreakers in the act. Yeah, right. Critics, including human trafficking experts and other police, say it's unnecessary and could further victimize sex workers, many of whom have been forced into the trade. Police haven't said how often or even if they use the provision, and they asked legislators to preserve it. Folks, let me tell you, just studying news and criminology for 20 years, who usually operates as the master pimps over prostitutes in big cities, and Serpico's exposed this and others, is the police. And I'll tell you why. The police like to have sex with the women. I don't need to give you a little news flash here. And this is so they can basically run the prostitutes, the ones that have been forced into it in many cases. I am for decriminalization of prostitution. And it's not because I endorse the breadth and width of the trade. Keeping it illegal, just like the drug war, this is not my opinion, it's absolute fact, allows women to be kept in captivity, allows it to stay illegal, allows to keep the prices sky high for the system and the banks that launder the money to control the trade and the traffic. You understand that? Sex slavery should be life in prison, folks, but they don't. They allow it to operate. And then meanwhile, you've got the high-end whole escort situation that the government wants to keep illegal just so they can extort payoffs in the major cities. And Europe in many areas is decriminalized. It actually makes prostitution go down. It cleans it up. This has been going on forever. It's going to continue to go on forever. And all we do is let the government come in and run the stinking thing. So, hey, I got an idea, police. How about we get you out of the prostitution racket? And how about we say everybody's exempt, huh? How about that? I mean, it's such common sense. I mean, what are you going to say, taking a woman out to dinner or giving her some money is prostitution? I mean, what's next, ladies and gentlemen? What's next? I mean, I see downtown all these older women that are out there with young boy toys, who I guarantee you they're paying for his rent. I guarantee you they're paying for his car. In fact, I've talked to these people. They are. I talk to these people I've seen before, and I go, hey, man, I've seen you with that lady. You know, are you her basically male mistress? Well, yeah, she takes care of me. I mean, you see a 60-year-old woman with a 25-year-old bodybuilder, folks. He's a gigolo, ladies and gentlemen, but it's all legal. She's the sugar mama. It's all, listen, stop letting the government criminalize human activity. You can sit there and moralize about it all day long, and I do as well. But government involvement only makes it dirtier, more secret, more corrupt. The Hawaiian police, folks, let me give you a little news flash. You know, McGarrett and all the rest of them, that doesn't exist. They bring major sex slaves through Hawaii. It's a major hub, just like England is. And, folks, they are definitely getting high on their own supply. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Right now at Emergency Essentials, get free shipping on every order over $150. And that's not all. We have the guaranteed lowest prices anywhere, like our new Farmer's Market vegetable combo that's on sale for 50% off. That's 6 cans of freeze-dried veggies for only $79.99. Or get Mountain House pork chops for 22% off. Call Emergency Essentials at 800-999-1863 or click BePrepared.com. The choice is clear. Be unprepared or BePrepared.com.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
Hi there. My name is Frank Bates. What I'm about to tell you in the next 60 seconds could get me in a lot of trouble. I just created a free video presentation at 123coverup.com that exposes the electricity monopolies and government agencies for what they really are. Incompetent, lying crooks that are counting on your ignorance and fear to keep your power bills criminally high. Some have called this a conspiracy. Others have called it a cover-up, and you will be shocked to find out how deep the conspiracy goes. My video at 123coverup.com exposes the truth and shows you the secret of how I beat them and how you can beat them too. Watch the controversial video that thousands of other smart patriots have already seen in the last 3 months. Go to 123coverup.com and discover one weird trick to slash your power bill and protect your home. Go watch my video now at 123coverup.com before they force me to shut it down. Again, that's 123coverup.com.
Imagine a world where a surveillance device exists in every home in America, on every person, and it's accessible by anyone with freely downloadable software on the internet. From government and business competitors to thieves and abusive spouses. Sound far-fetched? It's happening right now. Big Brother is listening.
Target is on the move.
Watching.
Cell phone signal acquired.
Using your cell phone to spy on you.
Tracking GPS coordinates.
Even when you think you've turned it off.
Recording audio-visual data now.
End the espionage now with the Privacy Case. Using military-grade electromagnetic shielding, the Privacy Case can block unauthorized remote access, prevent GPS location tracking, and stop audio-video eavesdropping. Order your Privacy Case now at privacycase.com and use coupon code GCN for free shipping. The Privacy Case, because there is a case for privacy.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his 2-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
I can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles.
We're going to break down what Nancy Pelosi's up to right now with Obamacare and more. We're going to look at attempts to violate conservatives and libertarians' First Amendment in this country here in just a moment. We're also going to get into the latest on Crimea. Iran ship off the U.S. coast. Also, we're going to look at chewing gum sales are way down because people don't want to eat aspartame. It's been added to almost every over-the-counter bubble gum. Over-the-counter, you got to order bubble gum or gum that doesn't have aspartame pretty much now. It's almost impossible to find it in stores. All of that is coming up. Oh, did you hear there's a Malaysian airline missing? That's what my mother told me last night. I hadn't seen him in about 2 weeks. And I went over there and visited him with my children. And my mom said, have you heard there's a missing Malaysian airliner? As a joke, of course. You would think the only thing going on this planet is that. Australia says suspected plane debris may have sunk out in the Pacific Ocean. Look, satellite, there's some debris. The Pacific has debris fields the size of Texas floating around, literally. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And now the Malaysian Airlines debris hunt. India turns down China's request to enter its waters to prevent sniffing around. None of these governments trust each other. But we're all supposed to trust our government, we're told. Even though George Washington said, don't. It's a dangerous servant and a fearful master. But he needs to listen to that guy who single-handedly, militarily led the recruitment of the generals and general staff and German commanders and others that helped defeat an empire that never been stopped. Don't listen to him. Guy that turned out being king. Just listen to Obama. He says, there are voices out there continually saying tyranny's right around the corner. Do not listen to those voices. Government's a force of good. And that's what Ellen DeGeneres said. We played the clip yesterday. She said, Obama, we need to all be thankful for what you gave us in Obamacare. And everyone loves it. You mean everyone in the 18, 17, 16%, depending on the poll, that support it still? 80+% conservatively are against it? So everyone in the 15, 16, 17%, 18%? You mean as in a small minority supports it? But you just keep the wall of fraud. I was watching TV again this morning, flipping through channels, and it was just Obama on this entertainment show and that entertainment show, and he was on ESPN again, and it's just all up there about how he's a friendly guy that smiles at us. Gonna give you something free. He's got free candy. Just get in the van. I mean, what a discredited group of scum. I want to hear from you on all these subjects and more. It's wide open phones. I'm giving each caller 1 minute when we come back. We did this last week, or I guess earlier this week too, and it really worked out well. Took a lot of calls. 800-259-9231. All I ask is you get to your point in your phone, have good audio. We don't screen your calls unless I'm covering a certain topic. But we're not asking you to be on any topic. It's a free-for-all. 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. And when you hear one caller hang up, that's your chance to call in. By the way, this story, we have a news piece about it, is up on DrudgeReport.com. New York trains to install video recorders. And the reason I raised this, I actually took a screenshot of it off of YouTube this morning. I need to go back to the YouTube video from my breakdown of it yesterday. We posted a Fox News piece on the website where old people that get Obamacare or Medicare or Medicaid, or basically anybody that goes on any type of assistance now, they're going to put sensors all over your house that track everything you do and tie into the smart meters. This was announced over a decade ago. They're now given tax exemptions in a special development zone out by the old airport in Austin to do this. It's made national news, Wired Magazine. About a third of the comments are saying, you're crazy, they're not going to put sensors in the house to track us, and there are no sensors in the new appliances. I mean, this is in Wired, AP, Reuters. I told you about it way before it happened. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying we were the trailblazers. Now it's all public, and still people say no. No, they're not watching me over my webcam. They're not listening to my cell phone or tracking it. And they're not coming out with toasters and microwave ovens and refrigerators and toilets that track everything you do. And Toyota and others coming out with face scanner, live cameras of the police that call the police on you if you yell at your kids or have a frown on your face. I mean, that's mainstream news. And I get why you can't admit it to yourself. Yeah, there's the headline. CIA chief will spy on you through your dishwasher. I get why you want to say I'm a liar, because you'll have to admit I'm right. You know I've been saying this forever. Now it's all happening. So just say, hey, it isn't true. Obamacare's free. You can keep your doctor. There's no tyranny. You didn't build that. Fine. Whatever you want to believe, you delusional cowards. that sit out there and say, I'm making stuff up. Listen, I wish I was making it up, okay? Go take some shots. Go take some vaccines.